Season's Old Firm opener. Van Bronckhorst and Rod Wallace looking for this. Oh, and Jonathan Gould, well, he did it in the end.
I don't know why he stayed though. Jonathan Gould has to come for this. Put one ball in behind, and you're looking for Jonathan Gould to come a bit quicker than he did there. He ended up with a very uncomfortable save to make. To be fair to him, he made a very good job of it.
Here's Petter on the rampage. Tripped by Tony Vidmar, and that's going to be ticking off, I think, for the Australian.
Yeah, I can't believe the transformation in Bobby Petter, to be honest with you. Clearly full of confidence now under Martin O'Neill.
The good news for Celtic is that Paul Lambert is returning to the fray. Here is Petter, who was at Ipswich, of course, before he moved north of the border. This time it's a Rangers free kick. Taken a bit too quickly for Stuart Dougal's liking. Well, it's as extraordinary as ever. Celtic v Rangers. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Free kick for Sutton's foul on McCann.
It's a clumsy one, but it's significant. Ian, Chris Sutton back there in his own half defending.
Wallace. It was Mahi who came for it first of all, and Petrov who completed the clearance, but Rangers will try again to launch a salvage operation. Barry Ferguson away towards Van Bronckhorst. Up to Neil McCann, on to Rod Wallace, and here's Wallace, and it comes to Ferguson. Oh, Jonathan Gould is there again.
Yeah, good block though by Stefan Mahi in the first place, Ian. At full stretch here, Stefan Mahi did ever so well. Good movement from Rangers up front. That's a crucial block. Barry Ferguson hits the rebound into the ground, didn't really get a hold of it.
Van Bronckhorst. This might carry to Dodds, but Stubbs ensured it didn't, at the expense, though, of a corner. Dodds with 8 goals so far this season, and Dick Advocat will be hoping he can add to that tally ASAP. Nobody will mind where a goal is coming from.
I don't think either side have defended set pieces particularly well, Ian. Celtic have managed to get off the hook a couple of times. They're going to have to tighten up.
Celtic Park holds its breath again as Van Bronckhorst takes a rather disappointing corner by his standards.
Yeah, not like him at all. And that's costly when Rangers are so desperate to get back into the game, to squander an opportunity to put Jonathan Gould under pressure.
Celtic with just one win in their last 11 meetings with the Rangers. Dick Advocat has usually been a thorn in their side. The majority inside Celtic Park today deserve a win, for their heroes is long overdue, and their heroes obviously think the same as well. And Moravcik is going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, Stuart Dougal signalling there that it wasn't his first challenge, and he was ideally placed to call this one correctly. Acknowledgement there from Lubo Moravcik, well late going into Barry Ferguson here, and he can have no complaints at all. The left arm up immediately in acknowledgement that it was a bad one.
Lorenzo Amoruso, the Rangers captain, two-guy on as a sub for Rickson, and doing well until he did that. Was that a shot or a pass?
It's a poor final ball, but Billy Dodds had taken up excellent position on the left-hand side, had two-guy managed to play him in here. You see Dodds just drifting across in the bottom of the picture there, found a good bit of room, but the pass was overcooked.
Two guys sent home in disgrace from Euro 2000 for throwing his shin pads at the Turkish coach when he subbed him in the first half. He himself here, the first half sub for Fernando Rickson. Here is Ferguson, two-guy. Here's Ferguson, looking for Wallace, away by Mahi. Sutton Larson. I think that's come off the speedy Swede. Van Bronckhorst might have shown too much of that to McNamara, who wasn't going to pull out. Celtic's 3 goals coming in the first 11 and a half minutes of a cracking contest. Quick free kick for Rangers, the ball was moving. Rayner up towards Wallace, away by Valharan. And Broncos beat Larson to it. Continent. Stefan Mahi jumped to the head of the queue. Sutton, despite a high boot from Continent, was ready to continue, but he has got the free kick. Chris Sutton started the scoring spree, but happened to be in an offside position at the time. Petrov, who scored the second. Away by Ferguson. The player cam focuses now on Henrik Larsson. That's for Sky Digital viewers. Petter's cross, away by Amoruso. And Barry Ferguson remaining calm. Continent. McNamara keeping a check on that. And a bit of a miscue from Henrik Larsson, not words I've uttered very often in commentating on Scottish football.
Rangers know they need one back before half-time. Celtic at the moment quite happy to get bodies goal side. 3-0 at half-time will do them fine.
Free kick has been given now. There could have been a whole series of them in that little flurry.
Yeah, it's a trick from Claudio Reyna. And Celtic will be quite glad of this. They've been under pressure for the last 5 minutes or so. It gives them a chance to get pushed up. And Chris Sutton, I imagine, would be the target here for the long ball forward.
It's taken by Stefan Mahi. Back though by Amoruso. Stefan Klos. Staying cool. And staying cool in this kind of game is an achievement. Clear touch from Wallace. Lubomir Moravcik, hassled by Claudio Reyna. Moravcik, though, shrugs him off. The legacy of Dr. Joe Benglos's time at Celtic. Here's Moravcik, his fellow countryman. Continent. Larsson's going to get to it. Petter's nearby, just there. Sutton waiting in the middle. Larsson off the field at the moment, so he's not an option. Bobby Petter is taking the mickey a bit at the moment. Now he's got his cross in towards McNamara. And away by Amoruso. Sutton was waiting.
It wasn't a bad deep ball in either end.
Rangers burst up the other end though. Oh, what a tackle that was from McNamara. Two guys hassled and harried.
Yeah, look at Chris Sutton, though, back doing the shift. Celtic really defending as a team this season, and that for me is the main difference. Defending from the front back the way.
Here's Ferguson. Rayner trying to slip it through to Wallace. Both teams have averaged 3 goals a game so far this season. Celtic in a hurry to keep up that average, obviously, after storming into this lead.
Dead level in terms of attempts at goal, Ian. The crucial stat is Celtic 3, Rangers 0.
Lambert shaking off that earlier injury and taking on McCann here. He's still going. Magnificent from Paul Lambert. It's eventually got out for a Rangers throw, though.
Terrific determination from Paul Lambert. Just wasn't prepared to give this one up here. And he's up against the pace of Neil McCann as he broke forward.
Sutton. Stefan Klos coming for it. His punch is going to land at the feet of Bobby Petter, and there's no one on him. Petter's cross. Oh, it's going to dribble wide.
Well, I think Larsson took it off Moravcik. Petter clearly tried to pick out Lubo Moravcik. Klos doesn't make a very good job of the clearance. Petter looks up as Moravcik is trying to find here, and Henrik Larsson took it off his toes. Another good delivery once again from Petter, who has been hugely significant for Celtic today.
I said Paul Lambert had shrugged off that knock from earlier, but I'm not so sure now because he's in need of treatment again, and that will be a concern to Martin O'Neill. Not too many concerns for him so far this afternoon.
Yeah, he has Johan Mjällby on the bench who could come in and play in that role, Ian, but he'll want Lambert back on his feet if possible. It's a fair old ding-dong, this. It's the left groin that is overstretched there.
Well, it might be the end this time for Paul Lambert. Sadly, it will be. They're going to bring on Johan Mjällby, and Paul Lambert, such an influence for Celtic, sadly once again has to go off in an old firm game.
Yeah, if it is a groin strain, there's no way he can continue in. But he's made his contribution. And this kind of contest will be right up Johan Mjällby's street. Sorry, as he will be to see his teammate being stretchered off.
Well, Johan Mjällby made his Celtic debut when they thrashed Rangers 5-1 a couple of seasons ago. Here they are, 3-0 in front. Both sides have made a change in the first half. Barry Ferguson. Van Bronckhorst. Ferguson. That's going to drift away and behind, and it's just not happening for Rangers.
Yeah, they just haven't found their rhythm. The cat knows that. But to be fair to Celtic, they haven't given them a chance to find that rhythm.
One of the Rangers fans inside Celtic Park can barely believe what they've seen. There's a handball, although it was an earlier foul on Dodd, so it'll be a Rangers free kick. Valharan, I don't think he was going to let Billy Dodds in there.
I just wonder how defenders get away with this all the time, Ian. And they're never pulled up for obstruction in this situation.
Billy Dodds felt hard done by.
Yeah, he's trying to get to the ball there. He's clearly obstructed. It always amazes me that defenders get away with that.
Ferguson. Rayner. Vidmar, who has switched to right back after Richard was taken off. Ferguson. Two-guy. Rangers in desperate need of inspiration here. Van Bronckhorst cut out by McNamara, and here's Johan Mjällby on for the injured Paul Lambert. And Maruso shouldn't be too troubled by this. Stefan Klos. No time to hang around. And Maruso. Oh, Moravcik has dispossessed him. And Henrik Larsson is there. Sutton scoops it up. No, he doesn't, but here's Moravcik again. Petter's away to his left. And Vidmar should master that behind. Oh, it's a corner.
Yeah, it's another good advantage given on the edge of the box there. Lorenzo Amoruso handled on the edge of the box. Stuart Dougal once again played a good advantage. The right arm of Lorenzo Amoruso played the ball. It lets Moravcik go. And eventually it's Tony Vidmar who concedes.
Martin O'Neill's Celtic are in the hunt for another goal. Lubomir Moravcik with a cracking corner, which was actually knocked away by Barry Ferguson. McCann. Wallace does well to pick out Tugay. McCann. Wallace, nobody supporting him down there. He doesn't need any support, mind you. Claudio Reyna! And Jonathan Gould stopped it right on his line. Although has
given the goal in.
It's been given and Rangers have one back.
Yeah, linesman ran to the halfway line immediately. Terrific break by Rangers, and Rod Wallace did ever so well to spin on the left-hand side here before delivering the back post ball. Just spins away from Alan Stubbs. Delightful ball in. Reyna attacking the back post. Jonathan Gould, well, we can't tell from here. But the linesman on the far side perfectly positioned to call this one. And exactly what Rangers need. Terrific turn and a super delivery from Rod Wallace. Reyna wanted it badly enough, and that to me looked over the line. Jonathan Gould left exposed there as Reyna attacked the back post, and I think his own momentum took him over the line. And that's exactly what Dick Advocaat would have wanted, to get one back before half-time.
There is hope for Rangers. And they, in their position at the moment, don't care how they go in, as long as they go in. And Jonathan Gould didn't appear to be able to keep that one out. Good spot by the officials. And boy, did Rangers need that. With half-time fast approaching, Claudio Reyna has given them encouragement. Ferguson, they're looking for another. Rod Wallace, he has scored! Oh, the flag is up, it's not going to count. A late flag went up against Rod Wallace.
Well, that's a very tight one, very, very tight. Again, terrific mobility by Wallace. Let's watch this one again. Diagonal run by Rod Wallace, and he's level. And that's a sore one for Rangers, trying to claw their way back into the game. A very tough call for the far side assistant, but I think he was level.
Here's Henrik Larsson. And Bobby Petter's in here. Petter! Klos stopped it! Oh, and Larsson put it wide!
Well, it just wouldn't sit down for Bobby Petter here, Ian. The ball in behind by Larsson, and as it breaks to Petter, he's just hoping this is going to sit down for him. It won't. And that allows Klos to come out and make the block. Good ball in behind by Sutton. And it just won't sit for Bobby Petter.
Barry Ferguson with an up and under. The first half drawing to a close. Let's hope they can try and make it entertaining in the second half. Will McCann is hurt now.
Up here with Jackie McNamara, that's been a fierce contest, and that's where the damage was done there. Yeah, that's a sore one in the back of the head.
Ferguson helped it on to Wallace. Ferguson offside again against Billy Dodds.
Yeah, he shouldn't be caught off in that position, Ian, because he's wide. He's looking along the line at the last Celtic defender, who was Alan Stubbs here. As the ball's played, I think he's just off his mark, a fraction early, Billy Dodds. Otherwise, he was in a a decent position, and Rangers now starting to answer some questions. And not before time, I'm sure Dick Advocaat feels.
A fabulous football match. And here is Bobby Pettit. The free kick has actually been given to Celtic, and Harry Ferguson getting a warning.
Yeah, he could have given an advantage there, Stuart Dougal, and I think he's let the game flow very well this afternoon, the referee. And another example here of the confidence and body strength of Bobby Pettit, who's taken a few hefty challenges.
No time to pause for breath in an Old Firm game. Free kick by Petrov was disappointing. Sutton and Amoruso on the chase. And Amoruso firmly heading it back to cross.
Yeah, good defending there.
Fonteman. Ferguson. There will be 4 minutes of added on time in this first half. Here is Neil McCann. Mialbi tracking him. But McCann delivers. Ooh, Petrov picks up the clearance from Valharen. Plenty of movement ahead of him. But that's asking a bit too much of Henrik Larsson. Fonteman covering. Ferguson falls, free kick. Foul by Sutton. We are inside the first of 4 added on minutes.
Well, that's warning there for Chris Sutton.
And a foul on McCann, and Rangers can pump one into the box here. They'll do it though via Tony Vidmar. Wallace. Rayner. It opens up a little bit for Rayner and for Ferguson. Ooh, it went the wrong side of Rod Wallace.
Yeah, he has to play this first time, Barry Ferguson, otherwise Rod Wallace would have been in an offside position. He just doesn't quite get the angle right here as Wallace makes the diagonal in behind.
Fonteman gliding it back to Klos. Here's Van Bronckhorst. Mahi made sure that he was going to get a touch. Never before have Celtic and Rangers met with 100% records at this stage of the season, this far in. Something had to give today, and if you ask Celtic fans what they would give for a victory, they would give you a very long list of things. The first half to remember, but then these are usually whole games to remember. Two-guy. Rayner is going to have a pop, and it was blocked by Mahi, but here's Tony Vidmar. Good cross! Oh, and it might still go in. McCann's header, but the free kick's been given now as Dodds hooked it back.
Well, Celtic right on the ropes here, Ian. Defending desperately as Rangers turn the heat up. Good ball into a dangerous area there. Rangers have bodies forward. And Celtic relieved that that ball finished just over the goal line as Billy Dodds tried to turn it back across goal. But these are anxious moments now for Martin O'Neill. A second goal now for Rangers really would change the complexion of this match.
Sutton looking to combine with Larsson. And they are building up quite an understanding, those two. It hasn't taken them long. It's half-time, and you have permission to pause for breath. A quite amazing 45 minutes. Chris Sutton scoring 51 seconds into his Old Firm debut. Stilian Petrov wasn't picked up from a corner, and Paul Lambert, who has gone off injured, added a third before Claudio Reyna's header sneaked across the line to give Rangers hope. Chris Sutton, though, in an offside position seemingly, tucked it away in the very first minute, and Celtic quickly added a second. Poor marking, though. Petrov, the scorer, and Paul Lambert rifled in.